Hello, everyone, and welcome to Co-OPed Up. We are four friends who gather around talking casually about anything and some things. My name's Kenny, and today I am joined by my two friends, Cameron
Oh, witty.
and Alan.
Hi.
Good
Yeah,
intro.
I mean, I know, right? Good intro. I'm so witty. I'm so on top of my game. There's no way I'm at the bottom.
Oh,
You know, I don't understand that phrasing.
if you're always
When
at the
people-
bottom, you're
When
always on
people are
top.
at their top,
What?
right? When they say they're at the top of their game, what does that mean necessarily? Is there a
Uh,
middle
they're-
game? Or is there a
They're
bottom
doing better
game?
than usual, I think.
So, let's talk about it on a spectrum, right? So, let's say the bottom of your game is the least amount of potential you have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Say the top of your game is the most potential. Now,
Yes.
normally you would be at around average potential, right?
Okay, all right.
But sometimes you're at the top of your game. You're at the peak performance. And you're like, all right, I got everything down. I'm doing it right. And that's it, Kenny.
That's it. That's the only
you're just-
spectrum.
Well, thank
you're
you
just
for
dumb.
explaining it to me, Mr. Allen. Showing me
Yeah.
up. What do you have? An IQ of yes?
That's Kenny. I don't think you You know how the IQ spectrum works.
I actually don't know how the IQ system
It
works.
doesn't matter.
You don't need
What
to.
are
But
we-
it doesn't matter because today we are talking about live action remakes, and I think specifically
Oof.
we might just be talking about movies, unless you guys have anything.
We could talk
Yeah,
about
videos.
video games as well.
Video games, yeah. You know what? Let's just talk about live action remakes just
Sure.
across
Just
the board
live
then, yeah?
action
All right.
of something that is not usually live action,
Sure.
except maybe a book, because I don't think there's too many of those.
That seems like an
Sure.
adaptation.
That's an adaptation. You're right.
Okay.
So,
You're correct.
regardless, before we get into it, let's talk about our previous week. Cameron, would you like to start, or should I start with Alan?
You know what? I always have the spotlight, so let's have Kenny do it.
Oh, he switched it up on you, you idiot.
Yeah.
All right. So, my past week has been all right. You know, I have been just hammering in terms of
Yeah?
editing. I've just been cramming down, just like cranking it, and I'm getting kind of obsessed with editing
Cranking
right
that
now.
soldier
You know?
boy.
Hey, I got a
What was
question
that?
for you,
Yeah.
Kenny.
What? Never
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no, I got a. You're talking about editing, right?
yeah.
I just got a simple question, and I would like Cameron to be here with me
Oh.
when
witness
I
the
ask you this question. So, do you know who Justin and Alan are?
Yeah, I think so. I think I met them once during like an office meeting we had.
Wait, who's
Okay.
that? Who's Justin and Alan?
Yeah.
You talking about this Alan?
No, not
No,
this
no, no.
Alan. There was like a Justin and Alan that I saw when they showed up once we were having like an office meeting, just the four of us.
The four.
And then they
Wait,
just showed
the
up
four of who?
randomly, and then they just left.
Oh, the four of us.
I
I
don't think they
wasn't
even
there.
said hi. They didn't say anything. They just showed up, entered the
Just-
room, and then just left. I assume their names
Interesting.
were Justin and Alan.
Okay, I just want
That's
to.
kind of creepy.
Yeah, honestly.
This is like the
Just
start of a
one.
creepypasta.
Absolutely.
Just wanted to make sure. Can you keep going with your week?
Well, let's start with what happened today. I woke
Okay.
up today, 10 o'clock. Actually, no, I should start before that. I woke up today at 4 o'clock. I
What?
couldn't sleep for some reason. I started having stomach problems, right? I think it's because of the apple cider vinegar stuff I've been drinking. Because
Why?
they mess up my tummy in a good way. In the fact that it makes me poop a whole heck bunch. But
why are
yeah,
you-
it's like a diet loss thing.
What
But
are
I
you
woke up.
eating?
I couldn't go back to sleep because I started having repeated visits to the bathroom. But then I woke up. I was like, since I'm up, let's just continue editing videos. Cranked out the editing videos. I finished editing 2 videos today. And then at 10 o'clock, my grandma's like, hey, let's go to the garden. I'm like, all right, fine. Let's go gardening. I told her I would do it yesterday, so, Went to the garden. Was only supposed to be there for about 2 hours. Instead, ended up staying there for about, let's see, from 10 to 7 o'clock. How long is that?
It's an amount of time,
Yeah, it's like 9 hours, right?
Yeah, it's 9 hours.
Yeah, how about that?
7 plus 2.
Yeah, 7 plus 2. Yeah, 9 hours. So,
Wait, that's not right.
yeah, it's right. Absolutely right. What do you mean? 10 to 7?
Give me a second. I'm stupid.
All right.
It's okay.
I'll let you
I
do
think
the
I'll-
arithmetic. Does it check out?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, and regardless to say, I think I'm doing really well on the energy department, and I'm ready to crank this out.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this is the first time that Kenny's recording it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually I'm the one who streams it usually. I don't think I've recorded it though. It's always been a stream.
You've broken the illusion of the recording, Cameron. You can't say who's
Hey!
recording and who's
I'm
streaming.
sorry.
Who's streaming?
Mm.
How about you,
Okay,
Alan?
I'm
How's your
sorry.
week?
I hated it. Well, not really. I spent a lot of time with my sister and my grandfather, who was here for it this summer. He's actually leaving next week. But so I did some stuff with them, drove them to parks, played some basketball with my sister,
Mhm.
soccer, tag, blah blah blah. And I also had to help. So I have a garden in front of my house, a little garden,
Yeah, I've seen it.
plants. Now the people who set it up initially have like a plastic barrier there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My dad bought 400 bricks. And he wants to put these bricks around the house. So I have had to manually dig up the lawn
Yeah.
and
That sounds like a pain.
start placing those in. Since my lawn is very even and does not go up or down in any spots, has been very easy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Also, at the side of my house, there's how there's like rock around the house usually,
Yep.
Mhm.
little pebbles.
Mhm.
So actually, it's not entirely true because some grass has been growing there, and it actually grew over the plastic part. So I
Had to rip apart the grass.
yeah, it's not fun.
Nice.
And I
Must
had
have been
to
easy
cut off
because of how your
the.
house is sort of framed.
I mean, it's not easy or fun, but and today we were planning on going to the Renaissance Festival, but it did not happen. So instead, we went to go eat at a restaurant, and I ate a burger and had a beer, and I was very full, and still am.
It's very good.
Nice. How about that? What a fantastic
So, Cameron.
day.
Oh, it's
No.
me. It's my turn.
It's your turn, the boy.
Man, it's good to be at the tail end of things once
Does
in
it?
a while. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it smell over there?
A little. It's kind of, I don't know, leftover from you guys, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, my week. I guess I'll talk about. I've already told both of you this already, but I had to deal with customer service at Amazon. Is that okay if I mention the?
I mean,
You
it
didn't
doesn't
tell me
matter,
this.
dude.
I don't
That's
know.
real
Everyone knows
life.
Amazon. That's the only one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to deal with customer service with Amazon, and that's not fun at all. It's not good. It's very not helpful. They don't really help you, really, from my experience. They tried their darndest, but I'll explain the issue. So it's my girlfriend's birthday coming up this week, and I was going to order her a plush of Slowpoke, her favorite, or she thinks the cutest animal, or Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
obviously.
Like you do.
Really?
Like you do, yeah. What do you think is the cutest Pokemon?
Not Slowpoke.
Not Slowpoke, but
Not
we'll
Alright.
get to that.
You know,
later.
I agree,
No.
but it's her birthday. She's right.
Yeah, that's fair. It is her birthday, and
Yep.
she gets what she wants.
Except that she doesn't get what she wants because I sent it to my old address, to
Nice.
my college house,
Oh yeah.
Classic.
which was a big mistake. And I noticed this like 3 days after it shipped out. So that was a big oopsie on my part. So I went online. I got onto the chat room. Like, hey, miss, please help me out. She's like, all right, I got you, dude. I'll connect you with the shipyard people or something. It's wherever the package is right now.
Yeah.
But instead of doing that, she connected me with customer service at the Amazon headquarters, and they had no idea what was going on. And I was on the phone like for 40 minutes trying to spell out my address like 5 times because he mistyped it like 50 times.
Oh yeah.
That's an exaggeration, but 6 times total.
Solid.
So it took a long time, and just And then he said, "Oh, okay, it should be good now." And then I got an email later saying I sent an email to the person who makes the product and saying to change the address. I'm like, no,
But
they already
they don't-
shipped it.
yeah,
That's not
they
going to do
already-
nothing.
Okay.
So I gave up on it. I'm like, oh well, someone's just going to get a free slowpoke in the mail and they could have it. So
What? You're just gonna let it happen?
I'm just going to let it happen. I'm going to go to
No.
Barnes and Noble and get a book or something. I'm going to get an art book.
No,
Hey, Cameron.
not the slow.
Yeah.
Just get her another one, and just
Oh.
say since it was a slowpoke,
Wait,
it
how
was
much
running.
money was
It took a while.
It took a while because he's
It was well with shipping. It's $30 total.
and then
Oh,
and then
dang.
just have a happy birthday card, and it'll be
Yeah,
perfect.
and it was the last one in stock, so that's a big
Oh.
hurt.
That's special though.
Bad feels.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta go and get it. Gotta get it. I'm
Yeah,
telling you right now,
gotta
get
Cameron, you gotta go back and you gotta chase that thing down.
To follow the
You gotta follow the
UPS
slowpoke.
truck.
Yep.
Gotta capture it. Find it.
No other way.
Gotta kill it.
All right. Well, that was my week.
Well, nice. Well, now that we're done with your boring story, let's start with our
Thanks.
discussion.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Uh,
I feel
Are
bad
you
just saying that.
It's okay. It's okay. I told you guys were stinky earlier, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. You win some, you
I
lose
deserve
some,
it.
but sometimes you just lose outright.
Yeah.
Like always.
Coming
Let's
on
talk
the
about-
bottom. You
Let's
know.
talk about live action remakes. Now, in terms of live action remakes, I want to
Mhm.
ask you, what was the last one you saw?
The
Oh,
Lion
geez.
King.
The Lion King.
Oh, that's a hard one because I usually don't know if it's a live action or not.
What do you mean? Wait,
I'm
no.
trying-
The
I don't
Lion
watch
King
that
isn't
movie.
live action. That's all CGI.
That's
It's all
CGI. Is that?
CGI.
But it's considered
It's
to
considered.
look live action.
It's not live action. It's CGI.
It was described as live action, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
It
what.
was described as live action.
Well, I mean,
You
like
could
that's
say
kind
that it's false advertising.
You know, that's a very good point, Alan. Why is it considered live action when it's just CGI animals?
I don't know. Like Disney can do what they want at this point. They could probably just rebrand words,
They cannot do
and
what they
people
want.
would just. I
Yeah,
mean,
they can
like
do whatever they want.
they can do what they want. If they wanted to, like just take over the world, I'm pretty sure they could do it.
Dude, I don't remember the last time I saw a live action. It was probably some bad video game movie.
Give me a second, brother. I'll give you some live action.
Oh, look at us doing research during the podcast.
Yeah,
Hey,
how about
Cameron,
that?
shut the
What a-
fuck up.
what
Sorry, please don't hurt me.
a- Well, I bring up the what we saw recently because I know I saw Lion King recently, and I hated it.
I also did.
Yeah, I
hate it.
heard it didn't do so good.
Even so, here's my mindset when I went to watch the movie. Right,
Mhm.
I love the original cartoon, but I went into Lion King thinking, you know what, I'm gonna hate it anyway. Might as well see it as its own standalone thing, right? So I tried to erase the cartoon from my mind. But then when I went in there, I was just like, oh no. They changed the songs. They changed the
Everything.
everything. I'm just so wow. They got some cool stuff in there, maybe. But it's just like a big emphasis on maybe. People keep saying how gorgeous the movie is, which, you know, sure, but it just doesn't reach the peak, right? When I think of beautiful, and I think back to the structure and the environments, this
Ooh,
doesn't seem
good
like
question.
Lion King. It's just like, hey, look at these lions, rawr.
XD.
XD.
Anyway, I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Mhm.
So, would you count the Marvel movies as live action?
I would say those are
Adaptation.
adaptations.
Yeah,
The like,
because it's a book. It wasn't a
you-
previous movie that was animated.
so you only. What about Archie?
Where with these
Isn't it
live
also comics?
action
Shut up! I'm asking
with
questions
the
because it was a
live action
cartoon.
remakes, right?
Oh, was it?
I consider anything. I consider
Oh,
it to
yeah,
be
it
a
was.
film, right? If there was a
Mhm.
film previous that was not live action, and they're remaking it as a live action, I think that's what I'm specifically aiming at.
Sure.
Oh, you mean like? Okay.
So like that
So,
new
like-
Kim Possible movie. that Disney did.
Oh,
What? There was a new one?
I don't know if
yeah,
there
it
was a new
was-
one, but there was just that
yeah.
one.
There's
there's that
one.
one. There was that one.
I
It was so
totally
similar.
forgot about that. I erased it. I really avoid live action remakes, to be totally honest with you. I try to stay as far from them as possible because I never hear good things after them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess the last one I saw was probably, you remember the Hitman movie?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's the only one I can sort of remember. I feel like there was another video game adaptation.
I think we went to saw Tomb Raider.
Oh, Tomb Raider. That's it. That's what I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
But was there a Tomb Raider movie that was a cartoon before that? You're bouncing
No,
around.
video
you're-
games. Video games.
But that doesn't
That-
count. I mean,
that an
like,
adaptation or is that
You know what, Alan? Since you just want to be loose with our definition, you just want to say anything live action that's
I mean,
based
I'm
on
just
its
asking.
original source material.
I'm just asking.
That's
So
fine.
comics
that's
as
fine.
well?
Anyway, let me list a couple things off for you
Yeah.
that would fit. I mean, it's mostly Disney that I see doing this, and
Oh
I
yeah,
don't like it.
this is going to be a lot of
So-
Disney here.
Hold on. I just want to say you have to really wonder why it's just Disney, and
'Cause
it's
they
not
got-
like it's profitable either.
They got enough bank to do it.
They got
It
enough
is
bank to-
profitable.
I don't think it is.
They made
because-
$1 billion over Lion King.
That's
I
depressing.
don't know if they made it as much
made-
money
made a
as
ton.
the original cartoon though.
I feel
Anyway.
like it is because that wasn't in theaters,
But the
was
thing
it?
about the Lion King
Ken-
is that when I went to see it, there wasn't a lot of people there.
Did you go the first day?
I went the first day, first night, I think. You'd think people wouldn't do that.
Oh, what day?
but,
What day was it?
I think it was like a Friday. Like
Oh,
movie.
okay, that's
this
surprising.
Is prime
That's pretty
time movie.
surprising.
Anyway,
Yeah.
It was like
Go on.
half
I'm gonna-
full, maybe.
I'm gonna list these movies off. The
Yeah.
first one that I see here is actually from 1996 with 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, I remember that movie.
I hated that movie.
I owned it.
Then there's a 2010 Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, you know what? That's
2010.
right. The one with Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was that movie scared me.
I was
And
not
we
a
got-
huge fan of that. It was kind of ugly.
It was.
I agree.
I remember
wasn't
there
as
being like a
magical.
sequel, right? A sequel to that movie.
Yeah, there
And
is.
Alice
It
for some
says
reason
Yeah.
had the
Alice
purple sword.
through the looking glass or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyways,
so.
let me continue to
I'm so
list these
confused on
off.
that. Okay, all right.
These fucking-
Continue
we
listing
can
these off.
pause.
I can't
I just
commentate
no.
on
I
them.
gotta hit every single one of them.
All right,
and
hit
then
'em.
You can comment.
Hit him.
So Maleficent, Cinderella, Pete's Dragon, The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Christopher Robin, Dumbo, and Aladdin,
Oh my god.
and then Mulan,
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
and then
before
The Little Mermaid.
Really? They're doing the Little Mermaid?
They're doing
Oh,
The
yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, there's a huge well,
Yeah,
we
they-
could get to that, but there's a big issue. Not issue, but like there's
Peter
a lot
Pan.
of talk about what they did.
I forgot Peter Pan.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh, yeah,
making a
that's
new
right.
one.
Didn't
There's
they
been
make
a lot of 'em.
A Peter
Hook.
Pan sequel with Robin Williams?
Hook.
Yeah,
It's
Hook
called
is so good. I love
Hook is
Hook.
Oh yeah.
godlike movie.
They
I've never seen
don't
Hook,
need to remake it.
Honestly.
They don't.
There's already plenty of Peter Pan movies that are live
Mhm.
action. Because there's
Well-
like Neverland.
Yeah, well, because my
Well-
mind's sort of stuck on it right now. What's going on with the Little Mermaid movie?
So they made Ariel African American.
They made her black.
And
Yeah.
I don't say African American because not every
I
black person you
know.
see on screen is African
It's,
American.
that's
True,
true. That's
true.
true. That's very true.
That's a very woke answer, Kenny.
I know, right? Get woked.
I mean, he's just being honest.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah.
I really don't care about. I don't think it's a huge issue personally, but it seems like a lot of people have gripes with this that it's not exactly like the source material,
Uh huh.
which I don't really understand. I personally don't really understand what the whole issue is
Mm-hmm.
with not being exact with the source material because it's live action and it's going to be different no matter
just-
what.
Here's the thing. No matter what it is, I like people sticking to the source material if they're going to adapt something.
Mhm.
This just bothers me. I'm not like mad or
Sure.
anything. I just like it, prefer it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wasn't gonna see a live action mermaid movie anyway.
yeah, I wasn't either. Even though it's like my
No.
favorite as a kid.
I'm probably gonna have to see it.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
But has there been one on this list that you either really liked or looking forward to?
I went to see Christopher Robin and I liked it a lot.
Did you?
Okay, yeah.
It was very wholesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard that.
Joined the experience.
I don't know why, but I heard some information that it kind of didn't hit the mark at the box office.
I don't know,
No,
dude.
It did?
I don't think many people liked it.
Oh.
Well, that's because they're
Or no, thought it was
Nazis.
interesting. I think it's because it didn't look like a kid's movie. It looked kind of dark and depressing from the trailer.
Oh yeah,
It's not, though.
It looked a little gothic between. I mean, just Winnie the Pooh's design. It looks a little gray. You would say,
It's just
The
real
colors
life.
are
Yeah.
I
very
mean,
washed
they
out.
definitely could have done it different.
There
but
was a
it-
definite like point or aesthetic they were trying to hit, and I think they might have hit it, but not many people liked it.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
I think that might
I
have been
liked
the source material thing, right?
I thought I was gonna hate it. I did not hate it. I went to go see Dumbo. I thought I
Oh,
was gonna
really?
hate it.
Yeah.
I just didn't care
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
What else? I went to go see Beauty and the Beast, and I got hung up over a fact about when the Black Plague happened.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Is
I
there
didn't
even a
go
reference
see-
to the Black Plague in there?
There's like something. There's something there.
There's something.
Something about France, and then her mom dies from a disease or something. I don't remember.
Oh, sure.
Okay. I just remember not liking it.
I liked Maleficent. I think
Did you?
I thought it was more interesting than most Disney movies.
I
Wait,
thought
when
it was
did
a
that one
fun
come out?
spin, but then I really did not like how they spun it.
2014.
2014. Isn't there a new one coming out?
Yeah, there's a new one.
Yeah.
It's the Maleficent, the something of evil.
Mistress of Evil. Is that like a
Yeah.
sequel or is it just a new one?
It's
That's
probably
new
like
one.
a
It's
sequel.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's
was gonna
Angela
say-
Jolie, you know?
I did not like Cinderella because I don't like Cinderella. And the Jungle
Yeah,
Book
that's really boring.
is just like the Jungle Book, but more realistic.
It's like the Jungle
Yeah.
Book, but not really.
I mean, like
Oh,
I don't know,
Actually,
actually-
I did kind of like the Jungle Book.
it was okay. I
It
feel
was
like
okay.
things.
didn't
I feel
wasn't
like
anything-
none of these movies have really become better than any of the source material they're based on. Now.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And like, you don't just like. Why would I go see live action Dumbo when I have Dumbo? It has.
hmm
I mean, like the only thing I don't have in live action Dumbo is racism. I mean, I do, but like not not like cartoonified racism.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that actually in the cartoon?
There's a
Yeah,
there's
you
a
know what?
there's a couple
You know what
things.
bugs me
It's been a
so
long
much about
time.
that? It's they take away certain aspects from the movie just to make it a little more PG because they
Oh,
think kids
sure.
can't handle that.
Mhm.
You know,
I
if
think
if racism is a big antagonizing point in Dumbo, leave it in Dumbo so that people recognize that it's an antagonizing thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. You want to know something?
I want to know
There
something.
was a bunch of crows in Dumbo, and
Yeah.
one of the crows' names was Jim Crow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Uh-huh.
And they're like caricatures of African American people.
Yeah.
It's just like relax.
It's a thing there.
Why'd you put it in the movie? Anyway,
That's
Okay.
early Disney.
there's also
I enjoy
live.
early Disney because I mean, hold on, I'm gonna pause you right there.
Okay,
Remember
pause me.
Disney's little shenanigans where they put in everything like some sexual stuff in their movie?
I think
Oh.
that's just people reaching, Kenny.
People
Yeah.
reaching, yeah. What about the
Wait.
the phallic
you're
symbol
right.
you'll find on the movie titles, movie covers?
On the
What do you mean?
on Little Mermaid, there's
Little
like a
Mermaid
little
specifically,
phallic image
yeah.
on the
You mean
castle.
a cylinder?
Yeah,
It's a
cylinder with
the
the
protruding
Wow.
bell end.
hemisphere
Incredible.
head.
Ooh.
It's so weird. We don't see any of those in real life architecture, right? Wow.
Yeah, I
no,
do think people are reaching, but it's still kind of funny that people point it out.
I do know for a fact that there is one in, what is it? The Rescuers?
The Rescuers.
Is there? The
was
Mouse
that?
Detectives? Is that it?
What?
Give me a sec.
He's looking for it.
There
I don't have a
is
sec to give.
in the 1997 I think original release of The Rescuers. There's like a scene, or for a frame, you can see a naked woman, like a real
Oh,
human,
really?
like a human, like an actual human being,
Mhm.
Like not animated, but
not animated. It's just
just a
very.
photo or like
It's
a.
just a photo, like in part of a window.
Okay, interesting.
I know.
Interesting.
I
How
think
about that?
it might be false, but I'm gonna choose to believe it's true.
Sure.
Absolutely. Just believe everything you read.
Yeah.
How about that
Um.
live action Mulan though?
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not.
actually. That's the only
No.
one that makes sense to me.
Hello. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna see it. I'm not gonna
kind
see it.
of.
You know why?
I'm
You know why?
mad though.
You know why
Why
I'm
you
not gonna
mad?
see it?
Why are you not gonna see it, Alan?
Because the actress for the movie supports the Hong Kong shit.
The
Oh,
Hong Kong
really?
stuff?
Yeah.
Now I
What
might
Hong?
be ignorant about this, but what Hong Kong stuff?
Oh, like just like I don't want to make
Communism?
the whole. No, it's not like.
Wow, Disney has a lot of messed up stuff apparently, or just like themes of upset with the people.
Yeah, look, man. Like all of China, I mean, yeah, basically a lot of people in China are gonna boycott the movie because she said she supports the police there, and the police have not been doing good things.
Oh, sure.
If you don't know, Kenny, I'm just gonna tell you to look into it. I'm not gonna go make a whole big thing about it right now,
All right,
but
all right, all right. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But that strikes me as odd because, as far as I knew, she was the most famous female actress in China. So that's interesting.
Hmm.
she's American though, I think.
Is she? Well, I
Like she
think.
lives in America.
Does she live in America? Really?
Pretty sure she does.
I'm sure she's like
I'm
super
ignorant
big
on
in
this,
China.
so
Maybe she's that's just like a thing. Like maybe it's just a thing.
Maybe.
I
But
think it's just my love for swordplay is what is getting me excited for this. But I don't know if that. I hope that's a thing. I hope there's action. I hope it's not just kind of drama.
Now what kind of irks me about this is that they advertise it as a live action remake of the original
Hmm.
Mulan, which I don't think it is. I
It's
think they're
not.
going with Mulan Warrior Princess. They're going with that story.
Hmm.
Now, if you don't know
Probably.
Mulan the Warrior Princess, it's about a girl who's, it's basically Mulan, but without the Mushu and stuff like that.
What's the Mushu again? Is that the?
Well, Mushu, remember
The
Little Red
most
Dragon?
important part.
It's been a long time.
Little Red
What do you
Dragon, you
mean?
don't remember
How
Mushu?
could
Oh
you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
forget
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mushu?
Eddie Murphy,
Eddie
right?
Murphy, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's basically with
I
all that
forgot his name.
cartoony stuff, and she is known as the sort of like a female warrior that stood on the lines of battle and actually fought. Mulan didn't do that,
Hmm.
so I'm glad they're going that way. But at the same time, why did they do that? Because now that they've advertised it as a live action remake of Mulan, the cartoon one, I'm just so
Hmm.
mad I don't see Mushu. I'm infuriated actually.
We'll probably get some Easter egg with him, like being an
Like he's a
emblem on
stone
something,
dragon. That's probably gonna be it.
or a statue,
Like a
or
statue, like
yeah,
a golden dragon statue.
But
something
what if
like that.
I wanted to see my sarcastic red dragon?
Yeah. You remember the cricket friend? Huh?
Yeah,
I do remember Cricket.
remember the dog.
No,
No, there was
I
no
remember.
dog.
There was a dog in Mulan
when?
I
in
was
the
about.
beginning.
Really?
Oh,
In
okay.
the beginning of like, how long
Was
was
he like
he
a
in that
pug?
movie? Like 2 seconds?
I mean, for an amount of time. I don't know. I didn't
There is a
fucking
pug. There
count the
is a
seconds,
cricket.
Kenny. No, he said a pug.
A pug?
Is it a pug?
No,
No, okay.
no.
But I
There's
don't
a
know what you're
horse.
talking about.
Like a lot of
But yeah,
horses. But I'm. I don't know if they're gonna do the musical either. I hope they do because I love the musical. If they're really making a remake,
oh sure.
do a musical, right? So I hope that's why they call it a remake. I need to
Yeah.
hear how what's it called? How can I make a man out of you?
Man, out of you, yeah,
Man out of you. It's just called man out
the
of you.
classic.
Probably not gonna do that.
Get Jackie Chan go in
They
there. and sing it.
better.
They probably not gonna do
Jackie
that.
Chan's probably not going to be in here, but that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
he's not in here.
Yeah. Disney's not cool enough for that.
They're not cool enough for Jackie,
For Jackie.
even though they gave him an animated series.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
about
that's
that?
true. That's true.
It
You're
was a
right.
Disney Channel show. I'm pretty
When
sure it was.
is the live action of that movie? Of that?
Of Jackie
Mulan?
Chan, the something medallions.
Yeah.
Mulan's 2020.
Mulan's 2020. I don't know. I don't know, man. You're gonna see it, Cameron?
That's probably like the only one on this list that I will probably see.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't see movies that often. There are a few movies you guys haven't mentioned yet
True.
that weren't on that list.
What were you thinking?
Hmm.
There's where is it? There's the writer slash producer of Game of Thrones is making a live action remake of the Sword in the Stone, which is the Disney animation.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
you mean the Disney one?
Yeah, King
That's
Arthur.
that's the really weird one where Merlin turns Arthur into a squirrel, and then a horny
Yeah.
girl squirrel comes out
Uh
and he
huh.
cries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
don't.
looking
Nice.
forward to that scene.
That made me very uncomfortable as a child.
You did it?
Very
No,
uncomfortable.
I never
It
saw
did.
the film version. I just saw the book. I just read the book.
Oh sure, I haven't seen it either, but I've seen clips of it, and I know what it's about.
I gotta find that clip.
You do know what I'm talking about, though, right, Cameron?
I've seen that.
The horny
That's very
squirrel.
yeah.
That's weird.
It's very weird. I don't think it should be in a kids movie, but it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did want to. Oh, you said you had more.
There's surprisingly there's a lot of Pinocchio movies coming out.
What?
There's like
Ooh, I don't
3.
know about that.
What do you mean 3?
Okay, one's not actually live action, but there's a French, not Disney, a French one coming out this year, I think, at some
Mhm.
point. And it's really dark and it kind of looks cool. It doesn't really look a lot like the cartoon one because it's based off of the actual French book.
Mhm.
I think it's French. So that one looks kind of interesting. I'm not totally into it, but it's something. And then I guess Disney's making another one live action by the let's see, the writer Peter Hedges is attached, which I don't know. Does it say what he did? No, it didn't.
Kings.
Yeah, but Paul King is the director, I think, who did the Paddington movies.
Paddington.
A lot of people
Yeah.
like those movies.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Del Toro is making a stop motion
I might watch that.
movie, which is coming 2021, I believe.
Sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only one out of these that I'll probably see if it does happen.
Well, the thing about Pinocchio is that I hate puppets, and I remember watching the live action Pinocchio in like the early 2000s,
Oh, sure.
and that puppet.
It's dark.
It's disgustingly horrifying.
Yeah.
I saw it and it started moving its lips, and I'm like, this is the stuff of nightmares. This is my
Wait,
nightmare.
that's what got. Wait, did you ever get to the donkey part?
No, I don't remember the donkey part. I must have blocked it out. Or I
Oh,
just must have
jeez.
ran away. Closed my eyes.
The donkey part is like what messed me up as a child. I always skip that part in the movies because the whole point of Pinocchio is like, I can't quite remember, but there's like this group of people that are transforming kids into donkeys.
I mean, that's not the whole point. But
Not the whole point, but that's a major point in the movie.
Yeah, they're
original.
They're turning kids into donkeys by doing bad stuff.
Yeah, and just kind of using them as slave labor for the most
Yeah.
part.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really messed up, and the transformations are just kind of gross, and the noises they make, it just scared me as a
It's
child.
akin to manslaughter.
Yeah, I guess one could say.
One could say that. Yeah, you're right.
One could say that. But
Which you
Alan,
did.
you had a point to make earlier.
I was gonna say you guys have not talked about the live action anime movies that have been created.
Live
as of yet.
action anime. Now listen.
Oh,
I know
geez,
the
you're right.
easiest one is gonna be Dragon Ball, whatever. Dragon
Oh,
Ball
really?
Evolution.
Oh, I honestly forgot that movie existed
Oh,
until
yeah?
you mentioned it right now.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I was thinking more of Death Note.
Death
Oh,
Note.
Death Note, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does Avatar: The Last Airbender?
I was
Yeah,
going
that's
to
right.
mention that. Yeah, was that Del Toro who did that?
No,
No,
that
that
was
was M Night Shyamalan.
That
was
was M Night
Shyamalan, yeah.
Hack. Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that one.
He's a hack of a director, I tell you.
Yeah, that one was bad.
But
I saw
where
like
should
the
we
first
start?
half.
Where should we start? I'm sure we all have the
Dragon
same
Ball?
opinion.
That's the
What was
earliest
the
one I remember.
what was the first one?
Dragon Ball
to
Evolution?
was it that one?
Oh, what was the
There's
first anime adaptation movie?
Yeah.
So we didn't do research, remember?
You know, I don't
We
have any research,
did.
but I do recall Dragon Ball Evolution being the one that got a lot of traction.
Oh yeah, that's the first one I can
Right.
remember through
Yeah,
The
history.
because
first
it's
one
the
that
first-
was ass.
I mean, it's ass. Don't get me wrong.
It's a lot of
But for some
ass.
reason, our friend Matthew likes it.
Because he's never watched Dragon Ball.
No, I think he's watched Dragon Ball more than everybody here.
Why did he like it then?
I have no idea, man.
Oh wait, you know what? Was Speed Racer before that?
Speed Racer was before that, actually. Yes, it was.
Okay, I think it was Speed Racer, which I've seen.
Yeah, but I never saw Speed Racer, and I don't know if it's good. Is it good?
Oh, I've seen it. It's not good, but it looks really cool.
Oh, okay. How about
But
that?
yeah, it doesn't.
But it's odd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because for anime adaptations or just animated ones, I have a specific look for those characters, especially with the art style of Dragon Ball Z. And I just watched Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm just like, that's Piccolo. Oh no. It's odd because people try to stick too close to it, where
Mhm.
it's odd and it's unsettling, and it just doesn't work, because they put Goku in high school for some reason, like they thought that was a good idea.
And they also didn't make him dumb enough.
They didn't make him hungry. They didn't even make Goku. I'm not sure who that was.
I don't know. That was edgy teenage boy.
Yeah, Teenage Boy.
That was Shia LaBeouf.
He kind of looked like Shia
He
LaBeouf.
kinda
You're
looked
right.
like Shia LaBeouf.
That was edgy teenage boy, man. I don't know who the fuck that was.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but I mean, what's another one? What else you want to talk about in terms of anime movies?
Fucking Ghost in the Shell.
Did
Oh
you,
yeah,
did you
Ghost
see
in the
that
Shell
one?
was more recent.
No, I didn't see any of these
I
movies.
didn't
I'm
see
kidding.
that either.
I watched Dragon Ball Evolutions, but it was hot garbage.
Well, the thing about Ghost in the Shell is that, surprisingly enough, it sticks really close to the original movie, the first one.
Why is it bad then?
It's bad because it's inferior in every possible way.
How?
The visuals are they're not bad, but they're not great. The acting is also, right?
Okay.
And there's
Okay.
some eccentricities where you're like, okay, well, this should be cool, but I'm not feeling it. It feels soulless, right?
Mhm.
The entire time you're watching it. I'd say the only thing that was cool that came out of that was that they casted some guy that looks almost exactly like his anime counterpart.
Mhm.
And that's about it.
That does sound pretty cool.
That sounds,
That's something going
I
towards
mean, that's
it. But
something going
I don't think
for
it's worth it.
It's not worth the price just to watch it in theaters. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. Are we strictly talking about anime made in Hollywood, or are we talking?
No, we don't have
Anywhere.
to do that because we can also talk about the Full Metal Alchemist live action.
Okay, yeah.
The
There's a
Japanese
ton.
one, right?
Yeah, but
There's a ton of live action.
I didn't see that either.
We saw
I
bits of
started it and I quit. I couldn't watch it
it.
all.
None of us
It was
finished it, by the way.
Incredible. Was
But-
it good then?
No.
no.
Weren't you there? Weren't you the one who said that one character looked like Markiplier?
I don't
Did
know.
he- Was it the church man?
No, it was Hughes, Maze Hughes.
Oh,
I
Mace
don't-
Hughes.
People looked at-
Oh,
I
that's
think
right.
that-
Someone looked at Maze Hughes and said he looked like Markiplier.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Was that me?
I think it was you.
I don't remember ever watching that movie.
It was.
I mean, I
Nothing
don't either,
I
but
forced us to watch like 10 minutes of it.
I don't remember it.
Oh well. Do you
Not
remember
memorable in the
watching or
least.
knowing anything about Death Note?
I
I watched Death
remember
Note.
reading a review about it, and it was really bad.
The review.
Did you watch it too, Kenny?
I did not watch it because I knew it was going to be
Oh,
bad.
I'm the only
I wasted
one
my
who
time.
watched it.
Did
Yeah?
you like it, Cameron?
It was mildly okay, but there's a lot of issues I had with it.
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't a
How?
direct. What's that?
How was it okay in any way?
Because it was, I don't know, it was fun to make fun of it.
It had Willem Dafoe.
I mean, that doesn't mean it was a
That
good
doesn't mean
movie.
it's good. You're
It
right,
had
but I
Willem Dafoe,
mean,
maybe.
they had some aspects of it that were kind of cool, but I mean, the ending was super awful. The Shing, or what was it? Was William Dafoe in it? Was he the?
Willem Dafoe, yeah, he was Ryuk.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was the best part. He was the only good part about the whole movie.
I mean, that
believe.
sounds like a bad movie,
You
Cameron.
know what? What surprised me about that is that they actually decided to make a practical figure of Ryuk, right? Didn't they?
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
actually surprised me. I didn't think they were going to go
That
that
was
far.
cool.
I thought they were just going to have Willem Dafoe, and that would have pissed me off.
That would have been
Uh,
weird.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny. I would have liked it a lot more, actually. Now that I think about it.
I would have
But,
laughed.
I would have laughed so hard.
It was just a really generic anime adaptation movie. Nothing going for it. A lot of stuff was changed from the original. Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it
about
was
that.
it took place, or what did it take place? It was
Chicago.
Chicago?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. It felt
I
like
believe
a
that's right.
random, nameable city.
Yeah, because it wasn't a true adaptation because it was different in some regards.
Mhm.
But it still had some aspects that made it sort of the same. Like his father was still a detective
Mm-hmm.
in some regard. But yeah, it's just bad. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, how about
Sick.
those big
It wasn't
brain
worth
boy
it.
games? we get
What else
those?
is there?
Oh well,
I
whatever.
don't remember any big boy games in it. Big brain games, my bad.
Big boy games.
Big boy games. That's something totally different.
Well, how
So
about the
everything
Avatar
they
movie?
made-
We all saw that one, right?
That was garbage. Hot garbage.
The Last
dude.
Airbender, directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
All right, I have a question for you. Why did they make Aang's tattoos so weird in that movie?
Was it even a? I don't even remember his tattoo. I just remember his dumb face, which is rude to say
That's
to a kid.
Very mean. That's a child. That's a
Yeah,
real
that's a
human.
child. But
That's
you know
like
what?
not.
I would call someone else who like Goku. I would call Goku dumb in Dragon Ball Evolution. So
Yeah, but like, you calling the representation of his character. You're not actually insulting the person. It's kind of like,
I want to insult the person, Alan.
hey,
I want
Kenny,
to
I'm
step in that
saying,
direction.
I'm just telling you that's a child.
That's a child. And you know who's also a
I mean,
child?
not-
When I watched
Nani.
it,
Yeah.
Go on.
yeah. When I watched it, I was a child, and actually, that's not even Aang. By the way, let me tell you,
What?
that dude's name is Ong.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I couldn't even. say
Who
his
is this
fucking
Ong
name
you
right.
speak of? I don't remember him from the show. God damn.
Alternate universe, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, it takes 5 Earthbenders to move a rock.
Wait,
Whew.
this
I'm sweating, dude.
was that in the movie?
That was in the movie. They weren't even doing anything special with the rock either. They were just moving it. They're like,
Kinda dumb.
ooh.
I don't think I ever got to that part. I started it and just kind of gave up. It was too
Never-
boring.
I watched it in theaters as a child, and I forgot all
Oh,
about
that's
it.
awful.
It's
So
Just
sorry.
remembered I hated it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair.
God damn. I'm getting more and more angry now that we keep talking about
Why?
this.
It's over. Like, just relax.
It's over.
It happens.
It's over, you say.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make
It's
a new
never
one.
over.
Did they make a new one?
They're
Are they?
gonna.
Why?
Yeah, they're gonna make a new one for Netflix.
Like,
Why?
That's
Cameron, you
true,
know
man.
why? It's a very simple question. Do you know why?
fans?
Because it's gonna make
they're
a
out of
shit ton of
ideas.
money. No, it's gonna make a shit ton of money.
I want new IPs.
I'm
They're
very
out of
sorry. I'm
ideas,
going.
and they're just
I'm
gonna-
going to ask you boys a very simple question.
What's your very
you
simple
could-
question?
Make a shit ton of money milking the same ideas until the day you fucking die. Put no effort on your part. Would you do it?
I don't wanna.
Perhaps.
I mean,
Because I don't want people to make a podcast and talk bad about me.
yeah.
yeah, but here's the thing. Those people are poor and you are rich.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh
Yeah, I'll
no,
do
that's
it.
a good point. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it for the money.
Yeah.
No
Uh,
integrity
do-
at all. Just the money.
I'm gonna say a good anime adaptation one, just so we balance out this crap taste in our mouth right now.
Is that even
All right,
possible?
tell me.
You know, Blade of the Immortal. It's a movie.
I don't.
Never heard
Anime
of,
movie?
heard of it.
No.
It's a very good movie. You should watch it. It's pretty good.
Should I?
But there's a live action one, and it's by let's see, his name was Takashi Miike, I think it was pronounced.
It's a Japanese movie?
Kakashi?
Takashi, yeah.
Is it a
Kakashi.
Japanese movie?
He makes a lot of samurai movie pictures. But it's really good action cinematography and choreography. Really good blade
Actually,
work.
have you if we're talking about sort of Japanese made anime movies,
Hmm.
have you seen Shogun Assassin?
Who?
Oh, I've heard of it. I don't know if I watched it though.
Shogun Assassin. It's like it's about this assassin and his son, and they go around sort of hunting for people. And it's just
No.
it's just purely action, but it's
Oh, sure.
it's like really gory, not gory in that sense, but like 1970s gory.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I'll have to check it out.
But isn't that fascinating? How I feel like only Japanese people do justice to their own culture.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, you don't know about that
you
one?
kind of.
There's a lot of bad
There's a
ones,
lot of
like,
bad ones,
you-
definitely, but you'll find a good one.
Yeah, if it's like action and about their culture, like Jap or samurais and not ninjas, but
Oh, you know what's also a pretty good one?
stuff like that is usually
Rurouni
good.
Kenshin.
Yes,
I have no
that's
idea
a
what
good
you
one.
just said.
It's well, I mean, they called it Samurai X in America. I don't know if you know about that.
Mhm.
It's the samurai with the X on his cheek. You don't know
No.
that? No?
No, I
It's
don't know.
not
I don't
ringing
know
any
that.
bells?
Nope.
Well, regardless,
I know.
it's just like a purely based action movie. There's really nothing going for it in terms of the storytelling department,
Kind of cool.
but just the action scenes alone, the choreography, it's pretty good. Like if we're talking anime fights, that's as anime as you can get without going Matrix.
Nice.
How about that?
How about that?
But
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I didn't process anything you just said.
That's fair. That's fair.
cool samurai with cool sword do anime. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got that.
Put it in words that he understands.
How about that?
Should we stop talking about anime? I feel like we talked enough about it.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's all I can think about in terms of anime adaptations.
I don't know what
don't
else
wanna
is
go on
there. I
with
mean,
that.
we've
'Cause
gone
I
through
feel
like
like I'm angry.
cartoons.
Video
Like,
games?
What do you mean?
Did we talk about video games?
We talked about Tomb Raider and Hitman, and we just glossed over them.
We glossed over it. What other ones are there? There's the Mario
Pac-Man?
movie.
No, I'm joking. How about
The
the
Sonic
Mario-
movie.
Sonic movie?
I
that's
know.
coming?
Give me a second.
The
I gotta be
Mario?
honest. Have you ever seen the Mario movie?
No, because that looks hideous and scary.
I've only seen like a
so
short version.
good.
Stop.
It's so I've seen it so many times.
It's funny.
That's right.
I'll see it again. It's honestly a beautiful movie as long as you don't remember what it's based on.
Yeah. Does it have any lore?
It has lore. It
good.
doesn't ever.
We learned
Yeah.
Mario's last name. Mario.
It's got lore, baby.
You got Mario,
It's-
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
It's really bad, but that's why I love it.
That's a good reason to love something.
Yeah, I
it's
enjoy it
really
very
bad.
much. I would watch it again on
Mm.
purpose.
What other video game movies are there? I know there's Resident
Oh yeah,
There's
the Resident Evil stuff.
Jumanji, right?
I don't know if that's
Good
one.
God, that's original source. That's original stuff, though, isn't it?
I mean, technically, Jumanji did get a remake. You know, like
Yeah, with the Dwayne the Rock.
and they're also making another one of that one. But
They are.
They
Yeah,
already made one. It was a sequel, wasn't it?
no, they're gonna make another one
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
with
yeah.
with him again.
With
Yeah,
Danny
yeah.
DeVito as Black Jack.
Oh,
Black
nice.
Jack. Yeah, Jack Black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he changed his name to Black Jack.
Oh wait,
I can
you're
respect
right. I
that.
messed it up.
But
Ah,
video games, I don't know. All I can think of is the Sonic movie because I'm
Does
just
World of
so
Warcraft
angry.
count?
Oh, it does.
Oh, you know
100%.
Warcraft.
Yeah,
That was a good movie.
That was
I
that
enjoyed
was
that movie.
pretty. That was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be.
Here's the thing: I've never played Warcraft in my life. Don't know any lore. I like the movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the people that knew the lore and saw it, they liked it too.
Mm-hmm.
It was you know,
Well, that was
Detective
full
Pikachu.
CGI, right?
Detective Pikachu, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, you know what? It was
Uh,
okay.
I liked it.
I
That
liked
was
it.
a good.
I liked
That
it
was
enough.
a good movie. You know, it's
Yeah.
like not bad.
I didn't hate it. I'll give it that.
That's true. I did
That's-
not hate
it's
that
pretty
movie.
okay.
I wanted to see
Uh,
more variety in Pokemon, but
Does ET count?
Why would that
that's
ever
the
count?
video game.
I'm just asking.
I mean, it's the other way around. It
I know.
was
I
the
know.
movie, then the ET.
I was making a joke, Cameron. You don't have to be such a fucking
Oh,
bitch about it.
well,
You
not a comedian.
Just don't be a goddamn narc. Don't help me like this.
Oh boy, video games are harder to remember. They come out so not often.
Mortal Kombat? You guys seen the Mortal Kombat movie?
Oh, Street Fighter.
Ooh.
Street Fighter? Oh, even better. And by better, I mean totally even more ass.
Yeah. Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat's good though.
With
I
Mortal
like that
Kombat,
one.
I can laugh. Street Fighter, I
Yeah.
can chuckle, but then also be mad.
Street Fighter's so good. It's so
I can't even
good.
take it. And then there's like a whole like Chun-Li movie series spin-off. or
Is
something.
there?
I think
really?
so.
That's
It's
beautiful.
it probably wasn't a series, but there was a movie called Chun-Li or something like that.
What other mm,
Nicki
Movies.
Minaj made a Chun-Li music
Was there
theme
a
song.
Doom one? A Doom
yeah,
movie?
yeah. Doom was a movie. It was also okay.
I
Okay.
never saw that one.
I
I
think
heard.
It scares me.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson was in it actually.
Was it?
Oh, you know what? He
I-
was. I remember seeing him in a Doom suit or like that uniform.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was Doom guy. That was he?
He might have. I don't know. It was very weird. The movie was weird. He might have been Doom guy. I don't know.
Oh, there's some upcoming ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Sonic.
There's 5. There's
Oh.
Sonic the Hedgehog,
Okay, cool.
2020.
Don't care.
Monster Hunter is apparently getting one.
Oh, that's right. It is. I don't know why.
Yeah, that seems weird, but I mean, it was huge.
Interesting,
New one.
at least.
Yeah, but why
Oh.
would Monster Hunter, out of every other video game title out there,
Yeah, I have
Be
no
made into
idea.
a
I mean,
movie.
it's cool. I guess
It makes
monsters
money.
are big now.
Monsters are big. Always have been.
but
And
the
they're big in
the
this
thing
game.
about that is, right? It's the whole entire thing about Monster Hunter is that everything's big. Even the weapon you carry is big. And it's
Yeah, I don't know
supposed
how
to
they're
look
gonna do
goofy
that.
and awesome, and that's what makes you feel good because it's goofy, but it also feels exhilarating at the same time. If it's turned into a
Being-
movie and I don't see anything big, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna punch somebody.
I want to see the little cactus boy kill things.
What the
Oh,
cactus boy?
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Cactus boy, you know?
Monster Hunter?
Yeah. Cactuar.
That's Final Fantasy.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's in Monster Hunter.
No, Alan, I know my Final Fantasy.
No, but it's in Monster Hunter.
Is it in Monster Hunter?
It's in Monster
You might
Hunter.
be right. They might have some
jeez.
sort of event or whatever.
Give me a second. Let me just double check.
All right,
this.
anyway.
Anyway,
Double check, Alan.
what other ones are coming
Yeah,
out?
what
Uncharted is apparently getting one in 2020.
is it gonna be? Nathan Fillion?
That's what I was wondering because they
Oh,
did have
man.
that short. Remember?
Yeah, and that was such a good short. Oh man, I loved
It
it.
was so good. It was so dynamic and funny and cool.
I watched it over and over and over, and they even, it's so good because they even had these references back to the game where the camera will pan back and you're in third person mode with Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
By the way,
Wow.
Cactuar is in Monster Hunter World,
Okay.
but he might
Monster.
be DLC. I don't know. He might be part of the
Do you
DLC.
like
okay.
cactuses, Alan?
I love cactuses.
All right.
Cactuses are the best plant.
I don't know about that. They're pretty cool though.
They're easy to take care of.
They're pretty cool. Easy to tear.
Another one, or the last one that is not to be announced, but actually has a date, is Mortal Kombat. Apparently, it's getting
Again?
one in 2021.
I will be excited to see what could happen.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then there's a few other ones here that I don't really care about. There's Call of Duty, Gears of War,
Oh,
and I guess
shit.
Metal Gear Solid might get one.
Give me a second. I just remembered a whole bunch of movies that are actually live action
Mega Man.
that are bad.
Wait,
No.
I have
Wasn't there a Mega Man movie?
Maybe.
2 more.
Okay, give it to me.
Well, actually, one you already know is Pokemon Detective Pikachu 2, which is
Oh yeah,
kind of obvious.
cool.
But there's one called Untitled Tetris Film.
Kinda
Untitled
hype.
Tetris.
I
Now,
have no idea
the
what
only
that could
direction
be.
I can see them going with that is that they have some nerd and they put him in the Tetris competition, right?
Or
Oh
they could
yeah,
just talk about how
it could be
Tetris actually
documentary.
It could be a
happened.
documentary, which is
Yeah, it
Because
doesn't
fine
I
say.
too.
I do know how Tetris actually happened. I will book about it. Well,
Oh
graphic
yeah.
novel.
Oh,
It's very.
cool.
It's
Oh,
actually pretty
let's
interesting.
talk about that during the childhood video game stuff because that sounds
All
really
right.
Oh,
interesting.
true.
Sure. Anyway, I just remembered a whole bunch of movies, by the way,
Oh
that
yeah.
are bad. So you got Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah. It's
live
like a
action Fairly Odd
Nickelodeon live
Parents.
action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. You also got fuck, what's that goddamn Hanna-Barbera bear?
What?
Hey, boo
Yogi.
Yogi
boo,
Bear?
Yogi Bear.
Mm-hmm.
You got Woody the Woodpecker has a
Oh, that one looks terrible.
straight to DVD movie. You got the Flintstones. How could I forget?
Oh, I remember that one. That's a good one.
I don't remember
Would you
anymore.
There's
consider
actually there's two Flintstone ones.
would you consider
Yeah.
the Space Jam and the other movie like to be live actions?
No, because the characters are not live
Oh,
action.
true. It's just the
May-
meshing of just the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, I guess you
That's
could
why
say
those
the
are so
same
good.
for Sonic, but or
Oh, yeah.
Detect. I mean,
Whatever.
yeah, they're not trying to mimic real life, so you're right. I'll accept that.
Whatever happened to that? That fun, goofy style of just leaving characters be.
I don't know who murdered
Roger Rabbit.
Roger
Who
Rabbit.
framed
Who
Brother.
Roger?
framed Roger Rabbit?
No,
I don't remember him.
who killed him? I'm asking.
Yeah, who killed him?
Oh yeah, me.
Why?
Why'd you kill him?
I
I
think
mean, he was annoying.
I think Disney killed him.
You're
Disney
right.
killed him?
Disney did.
Was he a Disney character?
I don't
No,
know. Was
no,
he?
he wasn't.
What
No.
was it? What was he? Oh no, because
He was a WB character, maybe.
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Perhaps.
I can look it
Snaps.
up.
no, I'm doing it.
Oh, you know what I just remembered actually? In terms of
Oh,
anime.
tell me.
Oh, it is Walt
adaptation.
Disney.
Yeah, eat
It
shit.
is Disney? Oh, okay. How
I
about that?
guess.
Yeah, they fucking killed.
I just remembered an anime movie. Do you guys know the Guyver? Guyver?
MacGyver?
Yeah, Guyver
Is
the Bio
MacGyver?
Booster. No, it's not MacGyver. It's Guyver the
Oh.
Bio Boosted Armor.
I have no
No.
fucking
It's
idea
a
what you just
very
said.
mature 90s anime, and it's super gory, and it's disgusting, and it's very disturbing, but it's also
Mhm.
like metal as hell. And they
All
made
right.
a American adaptation that's live action, and it was really dumb, but that armor looked so cool. In terms of
Okay.
just everything about the movie, it was bad, except the part where he just looks so good in that armor. But that's about it. That's all I have to say about it.
What do you mean by so good in that armor?
Now I'll show you what the armor looks like later.
Look, you gotta put it on screen for people who aren't us.
You know what? Fine, I'll do it. I'll
You-
do that.
Editing bastard. That's you brought it up. You got to do it now.
Doc? Oh, you're not just gonna edit this out?
Oh yeah, I'm not just gonna edit it out. You guys
Cool.
just go
Oh,
silent
jeez.
on me.
I mean, I'm just
when you guys
waiting.
research, I start talking, but then when I research, everybody goes silent.
I'm
Well,
tired,
wait.
Kenny.
Alan,
I
what
thought you already had it.
was there any more lists on that list of yours?
Oh, I was just spouting shit off the top of my head. Is this what
Oh,
this man
sure.
looks like?
What man?
This man looks like a horrible
Oh,
black
that looks so
manta.
cool. He looks like a JoJo stand.
He does.
That's better.
Um,
But he looks so cool. He's like
He looks like
before Iron Man was a cool thing. Before Iron Man
Wait.
became my favorite superhero, this bio boosted armor stuff. It was my entire thing.
kind of looks like Black Manta in the bottom one.
Yeah,
A little.
maybe.
But yeah, I like it.
perhaps.
He looks cool.
Now the Guyver movie. They made an alright practical version. Oh wait, now that I'm looking at it, it's not as good.
can I ask a question?
Oh wait, it looks fine.
Dread.
Go ahead. Dread. Oh, the one where he gets shot through the cheek? That's the only thing I remember of the movie.
You mean Judge Dredd?
Is that Judge Dredd? I just remember there was a movie with Dread in the title, and there's a slow motion scene where a bullet goes through a man's mouth, like through the two cheeks.
Yeah. Did you like that?
Was
Thought it was
Dread?
pretty cool,
Isn't Dread a
but I
comic?
have no idea what it is.
It is. Look, I have kind of stopped giving a shit at this point.
He's
Alright.
reaching.
Well, I think it's.
I don't
think
really
it's okay
remember.
to end our conversation here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Movie's bad.
Every
Hoes
movie is
mad.
bad.
Hoes mad.
I
Hoes
said
mad.
movie. I said movie's bad. I don't know how you.
Oh, movie's
brought-
bad. Oh,
No, stop
movie's
talking.
bad.
Oh no.
All right, Kenny, sign us off. I'm gonna go.
I don't know what he said. I think he cut out, or maybe I cut out, but I don't know what he said.
Said he's
So I'm
gonna
just
go, I guess.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us on our discussion of live action remakes. I don't know if it was even a discussion in the first place because we were just ranting most of the time.
Yeah, that's how it goes on the show.
Yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
goes. Well, regardless, thank you everyone for tuning in to Co-Opt Up. Did I say the Cabin podcast earlier?
Maybe.
No, you said co-opt up.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in to Co-Opt Up, everyone. This podcast was brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fuck Disney.